Crab fishing is a popular activity in the fishing industry and can be done in a variety of ways. One of the traditional ways is to use crab traps. Crab traps are usually made of nets or metal, and are circular or box-shaped with an entrance but no exit. When placed in water with a lot of crabs, they will be attracted into the trap by bait such as trash fish or fresh meat. After a while, the fisherman will collect the trap and take the crabs out. In addition, nets can be used to drag through shallow waters where crabs live. It should be noted that in order to protect resources and maintain ecological balance, fishermen must comply with regulations on minimum crab size and fishing time. In addition to using crab traps, another method is crab fishing, which is especially popular in areas with flowing water. People use special fishing rods with bait placed on a long rope. The bait is usually fragrant food such as fish or meat, which attract crabs to the fishing rod. When the crab bites the bait, the fisherman will gently pull the rope to catch the crab. Another method is to use a trawl, which is often used in large-scale fishing operations. The trawl can be pulled through shallow water areas or over seabeds with a lot of crabs. This is an effective method for harvesting large quantities of crabs, but care must be taken not to affect other organisms in the area. Finally, crab fishing also needs to comply with environmental and ecological protection regulations, such as not fishing crabs during the spawning period or not harvesting small crabs that have not reached the minimum size. This not only helps protect crab resources but also ensures the sustainable development of the fishing industry. In order to catch crabs effectively and sustainably, in addition to choosing the right method, fishermen also need to pay attention to techniques and environmental conditions. For example, choosing the right time to fish is very important. Crabs tend to be more active during high and low tides, so keeping an eye on the tide schedule can help increase your chances of catching more crabs. It is also important to handle crabs humanely and properly during the harvest. Crabs should be kept in a cool, moist environment to minimize stress and injury. In addition, grading and inspection systems should be in place to ensure that only crabs that meet the required size and standards are harvested, while smaller or immature crabs are released back into the water to continue growing. To support sustainability, some areas have implemented fishery restoration and environmental protection programs. These measures include banning fishing in sensitive areas, establishing conservation areas, and encouraging the use of less harmful fishing methods. Ultimately, collaboration between authorities, fishermen, and communities is essential to ensure that crab fishing not only meets food needs but also protects and maintains the health of aquatic ecosystems. In addition to compliance with environmental regulations and measures, the application of advanced technologies also plays an important role in improving the efficiency and sustainability of crab fishing. Some modern technologies such as global positioning systems, GPS, and sensors can help fishermen accurately locate crabs, optimize fishing routes, and minimize impacts on unwanted areas. Data tracking and management systems are also increasingly being used to monitor the number of crabs harvested, and monitor the size and health of crabs in fishing areas. These data help managers adjust regulations and resource management strategies, thereby protecting resources and maintaining ecological balance. In addition, encouraging and supporting environmentally friendly fishing methods, such as the use of traps and nets that do not harm other aquatic species, is also an important part of the environmental protection strategy. Local organizations and communities can play an active role by engaging in education and awareness-raising programs on fisheries protection and sustainable development. Finally, building a network of cooperation between countries and international organizations can create common standards and more effective management strategies, thereby helping to protect global marine resources. Through a combination of technology, strict regulations, and community awareness, crab fishing can be carried out sustainably, contributing to the conservation of marine ecosystems and ensuring food sources for future generations. In addition to the measures and technologies mentioned, the development of crab aquaculture models is also emerging as a notable sustainable solution. Raising crabs in aquaculture systems can reduce pressure on wild crab populations, while providing a stable supply and controlling crab quality. Crab farming systems, such as pond culture or open marine systems, can be designed to optimize growing conditions and minimize pollution. Research and development of crab varieties that are more resistant to disease and environmental conditions also contribute to sustainability. Genetic and biological research can help improve the productivity and quality of farmed crabs, while minimizing the risks of disease and climate change. In addition, public education and outreach on the importance of protecting fishery resources and implementing sustainable fishing practices are also important. Awareness campaigns, workshops, and training programs can help fishermen and communities better understand the importance of conserving resources and complying with regulations. Finally, international cooperation and global policy on fishery resource management should also be strengthened. International agreements on marine environmental protection and resource management can help build a more effective and coherent legal framework to address global challenges related to resource exploitation and marine ecosystem protection. All these efforts, when combined, can create a sustainable crab fishing system that not only ensures a stable food supply but also protects biodiversity and the health of marine ecosystems. Another important aspect of maintaining the sustainability of crab fisheries is the strict and effective management and enforcement of regulations. Authorities need to ensure that regulations on minimum crab size, fishing ban periods, and environmental protection regulations are strictly enforced. This includes regular inspections and strict penalties for violations. Monitoring tools and technology can also play an important role in supporting management. For example, the use of monitoring devices on fishing vessels can help track and report fishing activities in real time, helping management agencies quickly detect and address problems. Furthermore, the development of certification and traceability systems for crab products can help consumers identify and choose products that are sustainably caught or farmed. Certifications from international organizations, such as the Marine Stewardship Council, MSC, or the Aquaculture Stewardship Council, ASC, can help raise consumer awareness and encourage producers to comply with sustainability standards. Promoting local community involvement in resource management and conservation is also important. Local communities, with their experience and deep understanding of resources and environmental conditions, can provide valuable information and help implement effective conservation measures. Creating opportunities for communities to participate in management decisions and developing community support programs can build consensus and strengthen enforcement of regulations. Finally, research and development of continuously improving crab fishing and farming methods is also key. New scientific research and technology can help address environmental challenges, increase production efficiency, and improve crab health. Continuous innovation and improvement are essential to ensure that the crab fishery can grow sustainably and meet the growing demands of the global market. Thus, a combination of advanced technologies, strict regulations, community engagement, and innovative research will create an effective and sustainable crab fishery management model that will help protect this valuable resource for future generations. In addition to the points already mentioned, it is also important to develop and implement measures to restore and protect natural crab habitats. Areas such as mangroves, mudflats, and coral reefs all play an important role in providing habitat and food sources for crabs. Protecting and restoring these areas can help maintain healthy marine ecosystems and support healthy crab populations. Environmental restoration initiatives, such as replanting mangroves or reclaiming degraded mudflats, can help restore ecological functions and create better conditions for crabs and other marine species. These programs not only help protect ecosystems, but also help mitigate negative impacts from fishing and development. Increased cooperation between countries can play an important role in managing migratory or international sea crab populations. International treaties and agreements can help coordinate conservation and management efforts, and share information and technology to achieve common conservation and sustainable development goals. Ultimately, maintaining a balance between economic development and environmental protection is essential to ensure that the crab fishery can continue to grow over the long term without harming marine ecosystems. Policies and strategies need to be flexible and adaptable to changing environmental conditions and market demands, while ensuring that economic interests do not conflict with environmental protection and restoration goals. By integrating environmental protection, resource management, and sustainable development efforts, the crab fishery can continue to contribute to the economy and provide food for communities, while protecting and maintaining the health of marine ecosystems for future generations. To ensure that the crab fishery can develop sustainably and meet growing market demand, a number of complementary strategies are needed. Research and technological innovation can help improve crab fishing and farming methods, minimizing negative impacts on the environment. For example, Research into crab biology can lead to the development of more efficient farming methods or crab varieties that are more resistant to disease. Ecological studies can also help to better understand the role of crabs in food chains and their interactions with other species. Integrating green economy practices into the crab fishery can minimize environmental impacts and enhance sustainability. This could include the use of renewable energy on fishing vessels, optimizing handling and packaging processes to reduce waste, and implementing environmental protection measures in farming operations. Providing training to fishermen and managers on sustainable fishing methods, environmental protection regulations, and new technologies can improve efficiency and compliance. Training programs can also help raise awareness of the importance of resource protection and sustainable development. Social business models, in which economic benefits are shared with local communities and environmental protection activities are prioritized, can create a balance between economic benefits and environmental protection. Non-profit organizations and cooperatives can play an important role in promoting these models and ensuring that local communities benefit from crab fishing and aquaculture activities. Establishing systems to monitor and evaluate the effectiveness of crab fishing activities and environmental protection policies is necessary to adjust and improve strategies. Performance indicators could include the recovery of crab populations, the health of marine ecosystems, and the level of regulatory compliance by fishermen. Government agencies, international organizations, and the private sector need to work together to invest in research and development to find innovative solutions to crab fishing challenges. Research funding and financial support for sustainability projects can spur innovation and improvement in the industry. Finally, collaboration between nations and international organizations is essential to solving global problems related to marine resources. International and regional agreements can help to harmonize regulations and management strategies, thereby ensuring that crab populations and marine ecosystems are more effectively protected. These efforts, when combined, will contribute to a sustainable and inclusive crab fishery that meets the food needs of the global community while protecting and maintaining the health of marine ecosystems. Stakeholder engagement, including fishermen, scientists, environmental organizations, and local communities, is essential to developing and implementing sustainable policies. Workshops, community meetings, and dialogue forums can help build consensus and gather input from multiple stakeholders to develop comprehensive and effective management strategies. New technologies such as artificial intelligence and machine learning can be applied to predict trends, analyze data, and improve resource management. For example, AI can help analyze data from sensors and monitoring systems to predict changes in crab populations or assess the health of ecosystems. Governments and international organizations can establish policies and programs that encourage innovation in the crab fishery. Reward programs for sustainable initiatives, tax incentives for companies that implement environmentally friendly practices, and research funds can provide incentives for innovation and continuous improvement. Marine protected areas can play an important role in protecting crab populations and associated ecosystems. Protected area management models should include strict protection measures while also providing opportunities for research and monitoring. This helps maintain biodiversity and restore degraded areas. Increased consumer awareness of sustainably caught or farmed crab products can drive demand for certified products and support sustainable practices. Education and promotion campaigns can help consumers better understand the environmental impacts of their food choices. Environmental impact assessment programs should be conducted periodically to assess the environmental impacts of crab fishing and farming. These assessments help identify potential problems and provide timely corrective measures to minimize negative impacts. Sustainable development depends not only on environmental factors but also on social and economic factors. Investing in social science and economic research can help better understand how communities depend on the crab fishery and find more equitable solutions for stakeholders. Collaboration and sharing of experiences between countries and international organizations can create successful models and more effective management strategies. International organizations such as the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations, FAO, and global research organizations can provide guidance and support to countries in managing marine resources. The coordinated implementation of these strategies will not only help maintain the sustainability of the crab fishery but also create a model for marine resource management that can be applied to other sectors. Stakeholder collaboration and commitment to environmental protection are key to ensuring that the crab fishing industry can develop sustainably in the future. Crab fishing usually begins with the use of special crab traps, which are placed in areas where crabs are abundant. These traps are usually designed with mesh or metal and have an entrance but no exit, which helps keep the crabs inside while they are attracted to bait such as fish or fresh meat. After the traps are collected, the crabs are inspected and sorted by size and condition. During the processing stage, the crabs are usually cleaned, steamed or boiled to remove dirt and bacteria. The crabs can then be processed in a variety of ways such as shredding the meat, processing into dishes such as tamarind crab, chili crab, or canning for long-term preservation. The processing process must comply with strict hygiene standards to ensure food quality and safety. After the crabs have been pre-processed, the next step is to carry out specific processing methods depending on the requirements of the market or dish. If the crabs are processed into a dish, steps such as shredding the meat, peeling the shell, or cutting into small pieces can be performed. Crab meat is usually prepared by steaming or boiling to retain its natural sweetness and nutrients. Some popular crab dishes include tamarind crab, salt and pepper crab, beer steamed crab, and curry crab. For long-term storage and consumption, crabs can be processed into canned or frozen products. Canned crabs are usually cooked before canning and can be stored for a long time while maintaining their flavor and quality. Frozen crabs are usually cleaned and pre-processed before freezing, which helps to retain the freshness and quality of the crab meat. In both cases, quality control is very important. Processing procedures need to ensure that crabs are handled and stored under the best sanitary conditions to prevent bacterial growth and maintain food safety.